The Kerbylon project was a dream given form. Its mission, to slip the surly bonds of Kerbal, to explore outer space, to reach for the horizon, to seek to strive, to never fall, to not go quietly into that good night. This is the Kerbylon project.
Hello and welcome back to the Kerbylon project. Since we last met each other, there's been an update to the game, which now allows you to put in space planes and other such cool stuff like that. So I've redesigned my lunar lander using some of the space plane components to make it look a little more like what I want it to look like, and it's been renamed the StarFurry. So underneath that there's a lunar stage, which is a heavy lifter with, I think that's, what, four fuel tanks with some extra RCS fuel at the top. That's rocket control thrusters. And at the bottom there is 6 solid rocket boosters helping us lift off with what is that? 9 heavy lifters, each with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks of fuel each. I've done some test flights, and this thing definitely has the power to get up there, but it controls, well, you know, steers like a cow, essentially, to paraphrase Safe on Beeblebrox. But let's see whether or not we can get this into a successful orbit. And we're straight off. Already about 50 meters per second. Rapidly approaching 100, although we'll slow down a bit once the solid rocket boosters fall off. I do like the new graphics. They've made the engine stuff glow red, which looks really cool. There we go, say goodbye to them. Look out below. Now, one of the things I want to do on this is I want to rotate. So when I come to do my 90-degree angling, it'll be directly forward as opposed to the side, because I think it will handle better that way. But of course that means I've got to turn off SAS and try and rotate this thing. There we go, let's see whether SAS can restabilize us. That'll do. Rotate a little bit more because I want that 90. There we go, just slowly go round, try and stay pointing up as I do so. Oh, okay, see, this is where I start to lose it and I tend to fall out the sky. I might have to correct my orbit once I'm up there. You can see just that little bit of manoeuvring means our direction of travel is no longer straight up. Have a quick look at our map. Now, one of the things I like is they give you the time to your apoapsis now, or your periapsis, so you can see how far away it is, which is cool. Okay, if I wanted to get myself pointing a little more upright, I need to do that. Can I... we're wobbling a little bit. Can I still rotate ever so slightly? There we go. Okay, that's okay. The spacecraft is now pointing exactly as I want it to be. My Kerbals look a little bit worried. As well they might. They've been seeing what's been happening to all the other Kerbals recently. So that's Ginevra's, Burgard and Jim Kerman. Okay, now we're approaching 15,000. I keep an eye on my apoapsis because that shoots up quite a bit ahead of me on this craft. So I don't really want... I want this thing, I think, to be about 30, and then I'll think about tipping already. So I won't be at 30 yet, but my apoapsis is. Okay, so we're just going to try tipping a little bit forwards. Oops, oops, come on, come on. Rotate, pull. This thing really doesn't handle very well. Let's keep us, pull up a little bit. Okay, try and keep us there. Whoa, whoa. I might need to turn on my RCS. Oh, looks like the frame rates are... I'm getting really bad frame rates with Kerbylon at the moment. I don't know why. It's just about playable, but only just. I mean, no. That's like 1 frame a second now. Come on, guys. Why you... I don't know. Oops. Oh, wow. Let's cut our thrust. And have a look at this, because... wow. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. We're 2 minutes to that thing, and it's at 129 already, so I think I should just get myself up. So when I reach 125 kilometers, I should start thrusting sideways. So I know from experience that I want to turn on fine control, turn on my RCS. Oops, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. Let's get ourselves pointed at that horizon. Oh, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. No, 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 no. Oh, stop it. Oh, I've turned RCS off. Okay. I've got almost no control on this when RCS is down. See, this is what keeps happening, is I lose control while I'm in orbit. Where's that 90 line? There it is. Come on, come on. Let's get us. There we go. Pointed at the 90 line. No, pointed at the 90 line because I need to start thrusting real soon. I'm almost at my thingamy. Come on, come on. Get us back there. Get us back there. Get us back there. A little bit of adjustment. Okay. Right, I think I did that before I reached my apoapsis. So now we're just expanding this thing around until it's around the planet. Hopefully we're still behind our apoapsis, yep. But can we keep it there? We've got enough height, we're at 130 kilometers already. So we just need that line to expand around to the other side of the planet, and then we'll have an orbit. And once we're in orbit we can relax. Because things become a little more sedate then. Although it's not going to be the cleanest orbit, I think I'm probably going to have to do some form of angle. Okay, so we're already past our apoapsis. Oops. We ran out of fuel on that first stage. Okay, let's separate and see whether this stage can get us anywhere. Oh. Just want to be on that 90 line. I did not realise I was out of fuel. I've been dropping for a bit there. Oh, this is ugly. This is so ugly. Well, not too bad. Having said that, just watching that trajectory line stretch around the planet. I wasted way too much time without any fuel. And that one engine might be a little underpowered, because I was meant to already be in orbit by this stage. What's my altitude? My altitude is dropping, and dropping fast, but it's still up there in 100k, so I've got about, what's that, 46 kilometers spare before I hit the atmosphere. I better adjust my heading a little bit. Dear, oh dear. Come on. Come a little more on the horizon. Thank you. Yeah, I was thrusting up way too much. Now we're starting to kick around the planet. Okay, apoapsis is currently at 144, there's 145. Okay, we're achieving an orbit. We are achieving an orbit! This makes me so happy. 166. I just want this one to be out of the atmosphere. Come on, come on, come on. Let's say, should we go for 80 on that? Well, it was like 200 and something, but... Okay, cutting thrust. Oops, cutting thrust. Okay, we have an orbit. It's a bit of an ugly ass orbit. Just comparing its angle to that of the moon is... Yeah, see, it's not quite on the right angle, which means if I fling myself out to the moon I might miss it. But that is correctable. That is correctable. Right, so, where are we? We're 3 minutes away from our periapsis. And our apoapsis is at about 280, so I think I wait until I get to my apoapsis and then I try and raise that. That's the way to do this. There's our craft. Not looking too bad. How much fuel have I used? Oh, I used over half of this thing's fuel just trying to establish that orbit. I've got to be so much better on that first stage, haven't I? That's the problem. I'm just messing around with, I mean, that first stage has got so much power. It can just, you know, it can take me straight up to 300 kilometers. But I'm not getting it circular. Maybe I should start tipping over earlier with it or something. Maybe it's powerful enough that I can do that. Okay. So, time to this is 21 minutes, so let's speed this up a little bit. Warp 2, Warp 5, Warp 10. Then it won't let me go faster than 10. So, I wait till I get there, I thrust in the direction of travel in order to raise that. Or I wait till just before I get there. Still won't let me warp any faster. I'll probably speed this up for you guys. Okay, I am 4 minutes from apoapsis, which is at a height of 278. So, let's do some manoeuvring. In fact, let's turn on RCS so we can manoeuvre a little bit quicker. Whoops, whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe not that quick. And let's do that. Okay. How do we turn on fine controls? There we go. Okay, fine controls are on. So let's steer us onto the line. Direction of travel. We're 3 minutes out still. Apoapsis has raised to 281. So let's get a little closer. just not too fast. Okay, we're a minute out. I think what I want to do is I'll start thrusting when we're a minute out. So I'm going to get myself on the horizon. Like so. And we want to raise the other point to 281. Cutting thrust, because of course we're pushing this out slightly. That went out a little faster than I was expecting, but that's okay. Can't quite see how far away we are because the spaceship's in the way. Okay, 1 minute 21. Let's wait until we're a little bit closer this time. Okay, we're approaching within 30 seconds, and it's at 282. There's a bit of a delay on this thrust control. .282. Yeah, it just keeps getting away from us, doesn't it? Well, that's still about 282. It's at 251, so we're almost there. I just haven't achieved orbit for a while, so I want to make this a good one. Speed this up slightly. Okay. Let's adjust our heading. And thrust. Whoa, 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 whoa. 281, 284. That's close enough. That's close enough. That's within a few percentage points of being a nice circular orbit. Excellent. So now I just have to compare that to the moon and work out whether or not I need to adjust my angle on that. So we want to line this up so it's, oops, come on. I'm trying to do this with the mouse, but it's, there we go. Right, so that's the line of the moon's orbit. I need to point mine south a little bit. So I think I just need to do this. I point myself directly south. Let's wait for that to stabilize. I don't want to turn on RCS. RCS can affect my orbit. So I'm having to rely on the gyroscopes on this. Oops, almost. No, I want to be quite exact on this because I don't want to mess my orbit up. Right, down and to the left a little. There we go. Right. So, I think I just thrust, just not too strongly. I wish there wasn't this delay on this thrust control. Changing the angle. Let's cut that. I'm pointing south, aren't I? Yep, seem to be. And yet I seem to have made that worse. Okay, I'm going to wait until I'm going to point myself north and wait until I'm on the left-hand side of that orbital track as we see it here. On the basis that maybe I need to do this at the extremes of the angle. If you follow me. I'm sorry that all you're seeing is the navigation view, but you know, we'll have plenty of exciting stuff when I crash into the moon. Oh, this thing's yo-yoing around like a yo-yo. It's having to rely on the gyroscopes, and there aren't enough of them. Or all the gyroscopes are at one end of the spaceship. Alright, let's pull up to the side slightly. A bit too far. Not quite bang on. Pull back. I just want to get that dot really lined up. Oops, oh, come on, you can do this. Oh, you're swinging way too far. Little more. There we go. Right, so where's my spaceship? My spaceship is there, and I think when it gets to the extreme left-hand edge, that's when I'm going to thrust. So let's speed this up a bit. Oh no, my spaceship's there. That's StarFurry launch vehicle debris that's crashed, so okay, I can speed this up a little bit more. That's what I'm going to have to aim for that at some point. Okay, a little bit more. This must work. I mean, if I wait till I'm there and I thrust north, I've just noticed the positioning on my spaceship is completely wrong now, which is a surprise to me, because you figured north and south that would stay the same. Oops. So let's try and oh dear. So I've got the controls all the way over. Okay, I know I've got it on sensitive, but if I don't do that, I think it'll just be even worse. Ooh, that was good. I like that. So let's speed up time a little bit more. It could be because my orbit isn't straight, that's why it drifts slightly. Little bit more, okay. Let's us straighten up. And now let's see whether or not this will adjust my orbit upwards. Just checking if I had fuel. Is that moving? Come on. Why aren't you moving? Come on. I'm gonna use all my fuel up for this. And it's not moving, is it? What am I doing wrong, guys? What am I doing wrong? Whoa, what's happening here? Okay, there's something about... there's something about this that I am not understanding. What is confusing me? What is confusing me? Where's the planet gone? Where's the planet gone? I'm trying to find a point of reference. Okay, oh, the planet's there, but it's nighttime. So, why do I not know how to adjust just those things properly? Do I just not know? I don't know, guys. I've almost used up all the fuel at this stage. My orbit's not straight enough to fling for the moon. So, let us abort and go for a landing. So the first thing I want to do is I don't want this debris floating around up here forever. Is that stuff on the surface of the planet? It is. Because otherwise this debris will just orbit the planet forever. So, let us do a retrograde burn. No, retrograde I said. Oh well, I'm heading this way now, I may as well carry on. So, that's the opposite of our direction of travel. Let's turn RCS on for a second. There we go. Could just help control these things. And let's burn up the rest of our fuel trying to get out of orbit. There we go. We may... do we want to... can we actually aim for Kerbal Space Center? No, because I don't know where it is. We've had this problem before. I'll aim for somewhere in that massive continent, because I like landing on land with this thing, because it's got legs. That's us out of fuel, but I think I've managed to successfully deorbit the stage. So, if I separate... Whoa, let's cut that. So this is the StarFurry itself, what you can see of it. Unfortunately we're still on the night side of the planet here, so... Now this is where if I turn on the RCS, it manoeuvres pretty well. So it'll practically stop on a dime, which is cool. So we want to deorbit this thing a bit as well. May as well burn off the fuel before we hit the ground. Maybe we'll kill and destroy slightly less number of houses. Also, of course, with the RCS we can do things like thrusting forwards and backwards. Or theoretically we can. I don't appear to have a forwards. Oh well, stop messing around. Let's get these guys back home safe. Whoa, whoa. They're freaking out. They don't like that. They do not like that at all. This one has nice engines. You get all four of them just burning away, and it's just a bright thing in the sky. Let's make sure we're heading in the right direction. Yep. So let's just burn through all their fuel. It can't warp faster than ×2 while the ship is under acceleration. Interesting. Whoa. You maneuver while you're under thrust, and it's an interesting experience. Reminds me of that scene in whoa, that scene in Apollo 13 where they're trying to lock onto the Earth. Whoa. They didn't have SAS, of course. There we go. That's good enough, I think. Right, let's cut that. Let's give those engines a slight thrust and separate. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry this is all happening in such darkness. I doubt that's enough thrust to bring that thing back into orbit. Well, let's turn SAS on so our people don't throw up everywhere. And looks like we're heading for the night side of the planet, unfortunately. I'll try and brighten this up in editing. Now we're no longer under acceleration, we can speed things up quite nicely. Whoa. Luckily they haven't added re-entry heat yet, otherwise we would be in real trouble. Oh, looks like we are going to hit the ocean. Let's turn that off, activate our parachute. Anything interesting on the horizon? Just a bit of the Milky Way. Maybe it's not the Milky Way because it's not Earth, is it? So it might not be in our galaxy. We need to come up with another name for that. The Snickers, maybe. I think I'm coming down on water, but I'll deploy the landing legs anyway. So as you can see this... Oh! There we go. And we're down. Let's just... Whoa. Right, well, these guys are freaking out, but they're back home safe. Well, we made it to orbit, but we didn't make it to the moon. Primarily, I think, because of pilot error. I need to learn how to re-wonk my orbits. So, see you next time from the Kerbylon project. Be seeing you.